Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of I Hate the Homies, and we love that you do. Episode number 110. My name is Rock Teasy Basheezy.
It's your boy Griff, a.k.a. Mr. Go Blue, a.k.a. Jason the Jet Terry because of the Go Blue, and a.k.a. Raider Nation, and I hate the homies.
And it's your boy Super Dave. You won't be saying Raider Nation for a while once this season starts.
See, that's the difference between me and you. I actually will.
Oh, God.
If we go 0-16 and 1,
well, y'all been
I actually will say Raider Nation.
I personally know what 0-16 feels like as a Detroit Lions fan. And I was still rooting for the homies when they were 0-16.
Yeah, but y'all did that one time. We've had some dog. When my son told me he ain't want to be a Raider fan no more, it blessed me and it hurt me at the same time.
Your son was smart.
So check it out, man. We're going to get into college football recap. Some crazy things happening already at the beginning of the season. NFL officially kicks off this week. We're excited. So we're going to give you not only we're going to give you our picks for the week, but we're going to give you our predictions for who's going to make the playoffs all the way to the Super Bowl. Y'all going to get on this episode. It is what it is. Stamp it down. And of course, who is going to win the Rookie of the Year in the WNBA? It's a two-person race. Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. We're going to give you our thoughts on that as well. So let's get it popping, man. We're going to take our time with this bad boy. I Hate the Homies starts right now.
You done messed up, Aaron.
Yeah, huh? I've been geeking for this broadcast. Got me in my bag, cause all they do is talk a lot of trash. Wait until I see them face to face off of this podcast. What you gotta say now? Check the facts, don't have the wrong stat. Rock T, he a genius as a sport, make Ricky smile, boy. Super Davey Holly come up short on like it's Cowboys. Always controversial, Griff call out plays, no rehearsal. Got me talking all in circles. I hate the homies. And Griff be laughing like it's funny. But they never bet no money. They my mans, but they throw me. I hate the homies.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as I put on my spectacles, I will gladly. Are we gonna run down these games, or we just gonna say because USC?
It was a bunch of blowouts. Everybody in the top 25 won, except, and let's start
Florida
with
State. Florida State.
Let's start with what happened.
No.
Night.
You go the night before that because LSU took a bad one too. So it was really
Thursday night. Let's go home and get Thursday night out the way because the one everybody want to talk about, the one everybody talked about Friday morning on Ricky's show, on the Ricky Smiley Morning Show, was Colorado. Colorado beat.
Oh, I owe you $5.
Yes, sir.
I owe $5.
Both of y'all owe me $5. I want my money.
What's your cash at?
I give it to you. It's all to the good,
So let's start off with Colorado because I wanted. To me, what I saw was the same team I saw last year. We can sit up here and say Shador put up 445 yards. That's fine. I saw him do that a few games last season. It won't happen the entire season. Travis Hunter did what he was supposed to do. I mean, both of these guys are elite stars on their team. I have no problem with that. But the rest of that trash is the same team I saw last season. They gave up 449 yards total offense to North Dakota. The same defense they averaged last season 452 yards given up. So I guess they cut it down by 3 yards. My God, it's the same sorry-ass team and the same sorry-ass coach. It really is.
Well, I'll say this. North Dakota wasn't no punks. Now
I told you that.
And shout out to Trey Lance's little brother that's playing wide receiver for him. But it just goes with Dion, what he was saying, how they just have generations of players. I mean, Trey Lance went there. Now his little brother go there. What's his name? They have an awesome program. I thought their defense looked You can't really look.
Who defense?
Colorado's. We talk about Colorado.
Yeah, okay.
I thought their defense looked all right. For them to have 2 of the top 5 highest NIL players, Deion Shador is making 4.6, and then Travis is making 2.8, 2.9. I thought they looked okay. It was fun to watch because it was Dion did not. That wasn't an easy win. They pulled it out. They looked good. They was better again. That was a FCS, the FBS team or division. That was a Division II team that won all the championships, but they just looked okay. So we'll start there. Rock.
Let me first say that North Dakota State is a very respectable mid-major team. Okay?
Absolutely.
So to go in there and get that win for Dion and Colorado was big. Look, at the end of the day, you win ball games by any means necessary. I do think the defense. I do think the defense has improved from last year. They actually got to the backfield and got a couple sacks.
Yeah,
it was. Yeah. You didn't even mention the word sack last year in Colorado games, man.
Yeah, so, you did. Shador,
right? It was the other side. So for them, for the defensive line to push and get. And they had some stops. They stopped the run. I mean, even though overall throughout the game, North Dakota ran the ball, but they got some key stops, some key third down stops by stopping the run. So I like it. Now, they're going to get truly tested this week against Nebraska. You know, that's going to be a whole different ball game, but still, I like it. It is what it is. They 1-0, and let's go Prime. Planet, we off to a good start. Let's go.
How much have they changed from last season?
The defense is better.
I just told you their defense.
The defense is better, and the offensive line is better. Shador got sacked. What?
Better in what way?
Shador got sacked. What?
Last year, they gave up about 450 yards total offense.
Shador got sacked. How many times?
They averaged that last season.
How many times did Shador get sacked?
They can't run the ball. I don't give a damn about a one sack.
I will agree with you on that part.
I am run the down ball.
I'm concerned about the running game. I'm concerned about the running game, but here's the deal: we don't really know how good their running game is because Dion don't stick to it long. Like here's the run
because they can't run the ball, Rob.
Listen,
they can't run.
You got to find out though. You got to find out for sure. You got to find out for sure. You got to feed the running backs a consistent dosage to find out can we run or not. We don't know because you're so pass heavy.
If you can run, you don't stop. You keep that. You feed that monster and then you play action and then you do it over again when you get the ball again and you stick it right up the middle.
If you got to find out how strong or weak your running game is, and the only way to do it, you got to commit to it sometimes. Now, here's the deal. There's times that you're going to see Alabama keep force feeding the run no matter what. 2 yards, 3 yards, 2 yards, 3 yards, 4 yards, 9 yards, 2 yards, 1 yard, boom, 40-yard bump. But if they would have got away from the running game because they kept having a bunch of 2, 3, 4 yard, then we would have never known. So that's all I'm saying. It's hard to say what kind of running game Colorado has because Dion don't stick to it long enough. That's all I'm saying.
It don't matter. It's the same team we saw last season running the ball. They can't run the ball.
We don't know yet.
We don't know. That offensive line is okay. It ain't all the hype that you gave me out throughout the entire offseason. What were they doing during the offseason? Not they be able to run the ball. You're depending on one guy like you did last season, which is Shador. That's it. And Travis Hunter making plays for you. And that would eventually stop when you play a better team. You're going to find out this week against Nebraska. Nebraska is better than what they were last season because they have a quarterback now. They didn't have a quarterback last season, and that game was close.
I mean, the quarterback is unproven. He a little boy that just came in, but
they have a quarterback. Is he better than last season?
Last year's quarterback?
Last season, the guy couldn't even take the ball from the center. He kept fumbling the damn ball.
Oh, yeah, I remember that game.
Okay, then. He's better than what we saw last season. It's going to be a different
Why are you getting so riled up over the first game that we talked about?
Let's move on.
Let me tell you why. Because after the game, this is all I heard. Not from anybody here on our show, but all these other analysts. Might as well give Shador the Heisman Trophy. Might as well give Travis Hunter the Heisman Trophy. After one freaking game. One game.
Hey, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say this. If Hunter stay healthy, give it to him. It's his. I don't care who you play. Listen, I don't care who you play. And we're going to find out against Nebraska this week. Win or lose, I guarantee you Travis going to have a game. He going to put them numbers up.
Well, how about this? While you so worried about Colorado, Nebraska, Michigan got Texas. Now, that's going to be the game that everybody talk about before they talk about Colorado or Nebraska.
That ain't going to be no game. Texas finna run all over Michigan.
Well, now I'm mad like Super Jack.
Hey, Texas finna run all over Michigan. That ain't going to be a game, bro.
It's the rest of the games now.
And look, and I like Michigan, but not this week.
Let me tell you. Well, let's
Texas
before
for
we
real,
talk
dog.
before we talk about the future, let's talk about what happened. The LSU thought that in Vegas they would win the first Modelo Classic and took a bad one to USC. USC was dominating that whole game. LSU looked shook. And my brother's a USC fan, always has, even when they was bad. And he called me and was like, and Michigan is next. I said, little brother, relax, dog. Relax.
Okay,
I got a question.
Just like you tell your little brother, relax. It's one game, and against LSU.
No, that's a big game. Let's not downplay it.
I'm saying both of these teams had bad defenses last year. They had top-notch quarterbacks who went 1 and 2 in the draft over this past season.
Yeah,
the NFL draft. You lose those guys defensively. I think USC is better than what they were last season. But again, it's one game.
Hey, but if the one game, well, LSU wish they had that one game back.
Exactly. That's it.
Look, I look at it this way, y'all, and I tell people all the time, one game at a time. We got a 1-game season. We got a 1-game season. After this game, we got another 1-game season. After that game, we got another one. So doggone it, they 1-0.
Everybody else, I watched the entire Michigan game. Did not like how we looked in the first half against Fresno State. The coach is running 2 quarterbacks instead of 1. To me, that says out loud that you don't believe or you don't trust
or both
in your decision of who the quarterback should be. Now, I thought it was Orgy's team. They have been talking about him since he was a little freshman, and to swap him out with the homie, to me, Texas, they hope you swap out quarterbacks. Oregon, they hope you swap out quarterbacks. USC, our first 6 games ain't fun. We got a dumb Arkansas State game in there, but we got USC next week. Like, not USC. We got Texas next week, and Texas is here to prove something. So if I had to say, we can use that same defense. Now, our defense looked good, saved us a couple interceptions, 1 for a pick 6. But this week, hard practice. Hard practice for Michigan.
The rest of the games. You saw on Saturday, it kicked off at 11 o'clock. To whatever you want to say the time. Georgia, Clemson. I don't think anybody was surprised by this one.
Nah. I know one thing. Let me say this about Dabo Swinney.
I want to hear what you say.
He better get his butt in that doggone transfer portal.
That's what
it's gonna get ugly.
First of all,
I understand your little moral old school recruiting. We're gonna do things the right way. Dabo, you better get in that portal, or you better
left. Dig in it, because according to his last decisions, he the one that picked up DJ Ukulele, and that ain't worked out for nobody. And Clemson, here go the bad part. Can I just say, I told y'all Boston was gonna beat Florida State, and y'all was like,
just keep going.
Clemson, let's stay on Clemson.
Yes.
Clemson, no, they can't beat Georgia. No, they always scared of Georgia. No, they glad that was the first game of their season, so they could get into a rhythm and figure out how they going to win the whole ACC. But with Florida State looking like how they look, it looked like Clemson can take the division, the conference.
It's still Clemson, but I'm with Rock. That's all I heard, and we heard this throughout the offseason. Dabo saying he wants to stick to the old ways. Traditional.
Never want to bring you Cheetos and meet your grandma.
He's not trying to go to the transfer portal. But even the great Nick Saban, you remember back in the day when people were running different kind of offenses back then, he didn't want to change.
Yeah.
And eventually he did change. And he got more national championships. Now we better get on board, because the transfer portal ain't going nowhere. Nope. Really, you got these kids on a 1-year deal. Every single school has a kid on 1-year deal, because if they don't get what they like and you're not winning, they're going somewhere else.
Can I get you to admit
No, it's not the NIL. I didn't say NIL. I said transfer portal. No,
NIL transfer.
No,
they go together. Why do you keep separating them two, dog? They married. They work hand in hand.
No, they don't.
And that's why it's level in the playing field, which is why Georgia Tech and Boston College beat Florida State. Come on, man. You better say, Rock, you was right. You was right, Rock.
No, I didn't.
You go ahead and say it.
What did I say? Did I say transfer portal?
Hey, man, transfer portal and NIL, they go hand in hand.
I didn't say both. You keep adding both. I don't do that.
Next game.
Well, the only other, I mean,
my God,
what a shock. You know, what a pitiful. I watched that boy, DJU. I watched his eyes. He looked like he ain't know nothing that was going up there. He came from. You want to do it again, Rock? Do it again. He looked like that. 1, 2, 3 and out. Back in. 1, 2, 3 and out. Yeah. 1, 2, 3 and out. Punting.
And this is the problem with the transfer portal. You're not always going to get great players in the transfer portal. What you're getting was a guy that went to Clemson. They couldn't handle the big stage during that time. Went to Oregon State, handled that stage. That was a stage for him. Now he went back to a bigger stage, a team that been crying about not playing the national championship game or being in the playoff last season. Now he's on that stage. Now he's center of attention, and he's playing the same way he did at Clemson.
Hey, man.
And he's 35 years old now. Back then he was 24.
At least.
And he still look horrible. He's a bad quarterback. He was missing guys. But this is a guy you went out and spent money on. I think I heard Nick Saban say this on I don't know if you guys saw that on the pregame show.
On the college game day?
Yeah, when he said something about all good money ain't worth. He said something. I forgot the line.
I caught it.
Yeah.
I know what you talk about. But for real though, Florida State's done. It's a wrap.
Oh, it's done.
And here goes. Not only is that, but your boy is on a hot seat. Norvell is on a hot seat. Remember when we was young and we was wearing shorts and we would get on that slide that was made out of metal and you would get to the top and nobody rode on it all day. And you that's the culture of Florida State. The alumni can't be happy. The student body was literally yelling out the backup to come in, and I believe first of all
put him in. Gotta put him in now.
I gotta bench you, dog. Yep. I gotta bench you. It's not personal. And guess what? If the boy that come in get that first win, he'll never play again.
Well, again, I told you guys this at the beginning of the season. If these guys were so bitching and moaning at the beginning of the season about what happened last year, about them not getting the playoffs, they would have had to add focus on this season, not trying to sue the NCAA, not trying to sue the playoff committee. Now, who you suing now? Sue yourself.
Sue yourself.
You didn't get a quarterback. Yeah. The dumbass didn't get a quarterback. Blame everybody.
And here go the ill part. Florida State you could think of great names that come out of Florida State, not just Charlie Ward. I'm talking about
go down the list. Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Dog, to watch them. I mean, Boston punched them in the mouth too. Boston was, you could tell. The coach was like, don't take your foot off of them. Yeah. Don't take your foot off of them. That's how you post that boy, that quarterback for Boston is going to be a problem for the ACC. He's fast. He's short, he's nimble, he's very accurate. And in that first game, it looked like he had a high IQ and his wide receiver wanted. That was a nice scheme they was running against Florida State.
And the sad part for Florida State is, again, it's 2 conference losses, not just regular season losses. These are teams that are in your conference that you're battling with. And you already got 2 losses in the conference. They're done. I mean, I said if you lose 3 games, you may have a shot.
But you have to lose 3 and win the championship and all kinds.
It's too much involved. Now, were y'all surprised? I was surprised by Texas beating Colorado State. And Texas did what they were supposed to do. They drove Colorado State to the end.
Everybody else did what they were supposed to do.
I think Oregon was a surprise team going against
close at the half. It was very close.
Too close. Yeah. They put it out in the fourth quarter with that 10-point spread. But I mean. But that game was too close for comfort.
Yeah, for them to be picked to win the Big Ten and blah, blah, blah. I was like, but, you know, it was everybody's first game except Florida State. it was everybody's first game. Everyone did what they were supposed to do in the top 25. LSU.
What about the Notre Dame, Texas A&M game?
Now, I watched that.
I did too.
I watched a good game. The little boy from Duke. He went from Duke boy with some speed. He rushed for 900. He rushed for 907 touchdowns last year. He got a little speed on him. I ain't mad at him. And Notre Dame, that I like Notre Dame's coach, but now I like the personnel that he has to go with his coaching.
Well, the Notre Dame, that was a big win for them because the rest of their schedule is like JV football teams.
It always is, though. They not in a conference. They in an independent. They gonna be on NBC. They make somebody sick.
But that's what they need to get, those big wins like that. So that's a big SEC win.
I think they play Army, Air Force, and Navy, dog. Like,
yeah, I'm looking at that schedule right now. They got Florida State. Florida State is nobody now.
No.
Florida State, by the time they play in Florida State, that's in November. Florida State will be out of it.
Yeah,
and look at all the games in between there.
It's trash. They got the one big game at the end with USC.
Don't they got Army? Well, they play USC once a year. That's their last game of the season.
They got Army before they play USC.
Okay.
Yeah.
Run down their schedule. Who all they play? Listen to these teams,
I got you.
Man.
Here we go. They got Northern Illinois.
That's dirty, dog.
Purdue.
Nope.
They're at Purdue. Miami, Ohio.
Nope. Ohio, Miami, Ohio.
University of Miami of Ohio. That ain't even.
Yeah.
They got Louisville. That could be a tricky one.
Yeah, Louisville ain't sorry.
Yeah.
Louisville beat them last year at night.
Stanford, they got Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech, that's a good game now.
That changes things now with Georgia Tech.
Georgia Tech stays hot like they are. They're 2-0 right now.
You're right.
It could be a big. So that's at least 2 or 3 games on their schedule. And then you got Navy, Florida State, Virginia, Army, and USC.
Well, you know, Lincoln is a quarterback whisperer, right? That's what I would have thought that Norvell would have did to DJ Ukulele. That's not his name. I would have thought that he would have said, "Hey man, huge loss. It's over. Let's concentrate and be the person that you know you can be." But now both of them sitting there looking dumb. And listen, when they was yelling out the backup, when Florida State was yelling the backup name, I was like, this could be it for dude.
That's it. That's it, man. Because here's the deal. Even though it's going to be hard for Florida State to bounce back and get into the playoffs,
they're done. It's
only the second week. So now as a coach, I got to make this change now because we can't
go
0-3. We can't go 0-3.
If we go 0-3, I mean, we out of it now. If we go 0-3, I'm gonna get fired.
Right.
So, how about that? What's gonna happen right now is you have been benched because I'm sick of the dean calling me, the athletic director. Like, it don't have nothing to do with Florida State no more. Focus, man. Like and guess what Clemson and Oregon State is doing right now?
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting.
Told y'all.
Yes, sir. So look, man, it is what it is.
All money ain't good money, and that's what you spend on DJ.
DJ.
He just looks scary, dog. You a man.
But I wasn't.
Every time they showed him, he was like this.
Y'all want me to throw the ball?
And then look, and this one I really started to notice. After the first quarter, nobody wanted to stand next to him. When he came in,
he stinks. Why would you stand next to him? You don't smell that?
Dog, but so the team is already like this. Coach, what about the people that came back for their senior year? This ain't what I came back for.
Yep, man.
You should know this.
Can I go ahead? Is it too late to hit the portal? What's the deadline to hit the portal?
Hey, Griff, you should know this. When you stink like that, because if you're a comedian, and when you bomb, nobody wants to.
We don't want the comedians coming in, man. It's
hey, but when the comedians bombing, what they say? Oh, it's crazy out there,
Man,
man.
no, man.
DJ was like,
Hey,
it's
I hope
crazy
you
out
do
there,
better,
dog.
nigga. It was you, sir. It was you. I'm gonna have to edit that.
Hey, y'all give it up to God. Give it up to God. Give it up for the ladies. Give it up for the
When
ladies.
comedians bomb, they normally don't come back to the green room,
Yeah.
but sometimes the stage is hooked up to the green room, so you gotta. But man, people be like this. Hello. Hold on a second, dog. Yeah, good. Yeah, picking up a remote control with no batteries in it, acting like they're on the phone. I feel sorry for dude because they gave him 2 big chances, and sir, you blew them. This is college football. Next man up.
That's
I
it.
don't feel sorry for him. You just gotta wait till next week and see what happens.
Well, I feel sorry for him because they put a lot of. You know what? When they put a lot of, I feel sorry for him as a parent.
Okay.
So here I go. I'm paying 3 tuitions. you know, first you want to go to Clemson, you get a full ride, then you want to leave. And I'm like, well, son, you know, why don't you just write it out and see? And then you go to Oregon State. You go to Oregon State, awful conference, the whole conference disbanded. The day we might blame that on him too, that the whole conference disbanded after he left. And then you come to Florida State, your 3rd school. You a kid. This is not the NFL.
No, he ain't a kid. No, he ain't a kid no more. He a grown ass man.
I mean, but you in college still, and you at your 3rd giant school, and you just went 0-2, sir. Not only are you done at Florida State, but your chances of going pro just.
Oh, I didn't have him as a pro, so we can put that out there. But
Yeah.
I mean, let's get to next week's games because we got a bunch of games this weekend. I know. Right? I hope you guys were happy because next weekend it ain't crap on the schedule. You have 2 games and really have a game and a half.
What's the other one?
You got Michigan and Texas, and the only one they're promoting right now that's going to be on NBC that night, Nebraska, Colorado.
You are kidding me.
Let's go, baby.
Go look
Let's
at
go.
Don't put your hands
Let's go,
down.
Prime Planet.
I said
Prime Teasy on prime time.
So I know y'all from Texas and y'all know the Big 12 and you know the tradition and rich history of Texas and the Longhorns and Hook'em Horns and Archie Griffin and Archie Manning and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I hate Texas. This is the one time I'm pulling. This is the one time I'm pulling from Michigan.
Texas gonna beat Michigan. Texas gonna beat Michigan by 3 touchdowns, bro. Texas gonna beat Michigan by 3 touchdowns, bro.
I got $5 on it right now.
Okay, double or nothing. Keep that
double or
$5.
nothing. I'm with you, Rob.
Okay.
I'm with you. I got Michigan.
We going straight up win or loss. Or you talking about the 3 touchdowns?
Straight up win or loss.
No, just try. I double. I got you on the 10.
Yeah, I got the same way. There's no big thing.
Yeah, Texas finna run all over Michigan, dog.
Not at all. Our defense is too good.
That's the one thing that's gonna make me.
Our defense got a gang. Our defense got
you see them wide receivers Texas got, dog? They got like
Colorado, but they got against Colorado State. Don't do that.
Hey, man, I'm just gonna say.
Do it again. No, and guess what?
I'm just saying.
And guess what? So before we finish this conversation, so when is the new? Because Florida State should have failed to 24 last week. I know it was the 0 week.
Comes out Wednesday. Come out today.
They out to 25 now. They're gonna be out to 25.
Yeah,
no. But I'm saying when is that? Because I need to see
today.
Yeah.
Okay.
It comes out later today. So you'll see that. But for Florida State to be out, who would jump in now? Who's gonna jump high too? One team we talked about. This is the last team we'll move on. The Miami Hurricanes. The Canes are back. They got a quarterback. That Cam Ward came from Washington State.
Cam Ward.
Cam.
Yeah.
Oh, Cam.
And Cam is in the ACC.
Yes.
Give it to Miami, though. Give it to Miami.
I'm gonna very watch the Miami Boston game because you can't call Boston a fluke because they defense, dog. Let me tell you something. Boston get to say DJ is out of college because of us.
It's still that's a conference game, so it's going to be tough for Miami. But right now, I like
They mopped Florida up in a swamp, dog. It wasn't even fun. The Florida fans left. They told the Florida recruits, y'all, the team you want to go to is trash. Come on.
Hey, them Gators, Gators started turning into this.
I saw a T-shirt.
They went to lowercase. They went to lowercase alligator bites.
Somebody had a T-shirt on. Somebody had a T-shirt on that says "Bring Tebow back."
Right, and Tebow was on the sideline like, "Dang, look at this."
Those days, because homeboy, don't get comfortable in Florida because he's on the hot seat right now, and they have a tough schedule, man. They have a tough schedule at Florida.
What time is the Michigan game?
11 o'clock.
Oh, good. 12. It's the first game.
Yep.
Good. We're going to see, dog. It's in Michigan. I think that's another thing that a little bit, Texas ain't no small stadium, and they play at the Cotton Bowl where it's 80,000. But it's different when 124,000 people is going like this on third down, dog.
Hey, normally, dog, you can put all that little mojo Michigan bull crap and intimidate people. Not not today. Not today.
Go under the radar. Just chill. Let them have this moment.
Texas is back, bro.
Let them say that. Just leave it alone.
Texas is back, man. I'm telling you. So let's get into the NFL, man. Let's talk NFL. We got some exciting things happening.
Y'all playing fantasy football? Oh, well, let's go to the NFL. It's fine.
He gonna do a whole segment.
And no, I'm not playing fantasy football, dog. But let's see where y'all want to start. Dave, how you want to maneuver this NFL talk?
I would say let's break it down like this and go. Will Kansas City 3-peat? But I guess we'll find out when we make our picks because everybody got.
All right, let's get to the NFL, baby. Jump into the conference picks. Let's pick who we gonna think gonna win each conference. Right?
Each division, the 4 teams for the division, 3 for the wild card.
There you go.
So
Dolphins, Baltimore, the Raiders.
Oh, shit.
Come on. But he's supposed to say that, though. He's supposed to say that.
Okay. Win a division? Division.
Right.
The Raiders.
I would change my bet on the Michigan game from earlier.
You must forget who that grown man that's in your division. I mean, come on, super fan.
Doug, I believe this is the year he gonna get hurt. How about that?
That's the only reason. That's the only way.
You know what? I've hated the Broncos for so long, but it's shifted. I'm 52 and I've never been like, man, the Chiefs. But after going to Arrowhead 5 times, dog, and losing all 5 times, I'm not a Chief fan, dog. After hearing Kelsey and little squeaky Muppet voice boy and Taylor Swift and them do what they want to in the whole NFL. And the bad part, last year, he ain't even have a wide receiver. He did it with a tight end the whole season. I'm sick of him, dog. I feel a ACL in his left knee.
Give me the 4 teams before I forget. The 4 teams plus the 3 wild cards. Give it to me again. I
got the Dolphins, Baltimore, the Raiders, and Houston.
Okay, who's your wild card? 3 wild card teams.
Jacksonville, the Bills, and the Seahawks. Rock.
The Seahawks can't beat it. Seahawks in the NFC.
Oh, my wild card. My AFC, my bad.
Oh. So the Chiefs, I win the division. They're the wild card. Okay. They did it last season and they won it all. So keep going. Rock, you want to do yours.
AFC, I got Miami winning the AFC East, Baltimore winning the North, Houston winning the South, Kansas City winning the West. And my wild cards are the Bills, the Jets, and Cleveland.
You think Young Nasty gonna turn it around this year?
Come on, I'm hey dog. Let's go.
That's the game I'm going to. I'm going to Cleveland Raider game in Vegas the day before my birthday, September 29th.
Yes, sir.
Here are my picks. In no particular order. Here's the top 4 of the divisions. Kansas City. Ain't no one picking the Raiders. Kansas City, Miami, Baltimore, Houston.
Okay.
Wild card.
3 out of 4 ain't bad.
Buffalo, Cincinnati. Y'all forgot about Joe Burrow coming back. Cincinnati, and I got the Denver Broncos.
I think Cincinnati.
Hey.
I think Joe gonna get hurt again.
I think Joe is a brittle fella. I think Joe is about to be the new Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find. It's every other year to me. He gets hurt every other year. We'll look at it like that. He'll play.
But you can't come out acting like you a chief killer, and then you know what I'm saying, and then it'd be like, oh, the Chiefs beat us again. Oh, the Chiefs beat us again. Be a chief killer and shut up. And now you know how I feel. Twice a year, dog. Twice a year we got to play them.
AFC Championship game. Who you got? Before we get to the Super Bowl part, we'll get to the NFC after this. AFC Championship. Who you got, girl?
The Raiders versus the Chiefs.
All right.
Come on, dog. I got.
Let them dream.
As much as I would love the fairy tale of Aaron Rodgers getting back to the AFC Championship, it's probably not going to happen. So I got the Chiefs.
It's not going to happen.
I got the Chiefs in Miami.
Oh,
okay.
I think this is the year Miami turns that corner a little bit.
Yeah,
they better get home field. They better get home field, not go to Kansas City in the cold weather.
They definitely don't want that snow. You
better have the best record in the AFC to get home field.
Yeah, they're gonna have to
stay in the city where they wearing shirts like this.
Exactly.
I got Kansas City and Cincinnati, and we'll do the Super Bowl picks in a minute. So now NFC. Who you got?
NFC, I got the Cowboys, the Bears, the Bucks, and the 49ers.
Well, y'all sure believing in them Bears, man. Everybody's believing in them Bears right now because of Caleb Williams. Go ahead.
Well, we all know who's the king of the jungle. How you gonna pick the Bears over the Lions, man? Get out of here, man. I got Dallas, Detroit, Tampa Bay, 49ers. We good everything else, but Detroit, that wasn't a fluke last year, dog.
You been watching Hard Knocks?
It don't matter.
Well, I mean, you're a Detroit fan. That's like you telling me. That's like me telling you the Broncos is going. You don't care about the Bears or Green Bay or Minnesota. So,
but Detroit for real. That's it.
Detroit nobody not even saying Detroit ain't. Well, me picking the Bears is me saying Detroit ain't for real. So
you got Detroit to win your wild cards, Griff?
I do.
Okay. Who's your wild card team?
I got Detroit. I got the Seahawks. I can't read my own damn right.
The Seahawks? Okay. It's your picks.
I got Detroit. I got the Seahawks. And what is the name of that team?
You thinking about them Texas Longhorns, so we understand.
I'm stuck on. I'm very disrespected by your bet. But anyway.
Let me help you out. Philly.
Yeah. What's the 49ers?
The Eagles. That's what the hell that say. Jesus. Okay.
Let me help you here. My wild card is Philly, Seattle, and Green Bay. Something about Seattle, man. They just won't go away.
You got the same ones.
You pick Green Bay too?
Detroit, Seattle, and the Eagles. Oh, yeah.
I got Green Bay, Seattle, and Philly.
Okay.
So you're not all the way disrespect. You think Jordan Love gonna be the guy they gave $500 million to?
I like Green Bay as a complete balanced team. Like their defense is solid.
Green Bay in the division.
Yep.
They're gonna have to split y'all twice though.
It's all good. We'll get it.
Here are my top. Here are my 7. Here's the 4 division. San Francisco. You sign out. He got his money. Now the Trent Green. Who was it? Not Trent Green. The offensive lineman. You know what I'm talking about.
He hadn't signed
yet. The left tackle. He hadn't signed yet.
Oh.
So San Francisco, I still got them in. Tampa Bay, Green Bay.
What?
Over Detroit. Yeah, I do. I got them over Detroit.
Disrespectful, boy.
Yeah, disrespectful. I'll make up for it later on. And Dallas.
He said I'll make up for it later on.
I tell them why. Wild cards, Rams. Y'all forget about the Rams, what they did last season.
We forgot about them.
Okay, Detroit. Yeah. Detroit's in the wild card.
Mm-hmm.
And Philly is my 3rd wild card team.
So Philly is not. So my son's an Eagle fan. He said Philly ain't getting the respect they supposed to be getting because they said it's funk with the, but this is what I know for sure. That running back is from Philadelphia, Saquon, and he's going to show off. He's going to
first of all, can he stay healthy?
Another brittle man.
And who's your offensive coordinator?
For the
Philadelphia Eagles.
I'm not sure.
Moore. that came from the Cowboys. They went to the Chargers last year.
Yeah. So you
okay? They won't run the ball. They'll be trying to sling the ball up and down the field.
I'm gonna say this, man. I say this the whole time about Jalen Hurts. As much as I love Jalen Hurts, that one season he had, I just don't see him playing on that level again. He's still gonna be solid, but I just don't think he's gonna be playing like he was 2 years ago.
Who's a better passer? Quick question: who's a better passer between Jalen Hurts and Dak Prescott? You're a GM right now, you had to pick between.
I'm taking Dak.
I'm taking Dak too. I'm taking Dak for his height.
Yeah, I'm taking
Dak for his IQ and he's a veteran. He been in long. He been doing it. Like it ain't like he been doing it.
Now I will say Jalen throws a better long ball, but I'll take Dak over Jalen all day of the week.
NFC Championship game. Who you got?
I got the 49ers versus Philadelphia.
Rematch, Detroit, San Fran. Let's go, baby.
I got Dallas. It's
Detroit.
just a soap opera, man.
Now you're a Dallas fan. Good.
I'm real
you
with
got that. Now welcome back to being a fan.
No.
You got that.
Hey,
Detroit's
going.
That's what hold on a second. No.
Tell y'all something.
Well, hold on. But Rock, hold on. He gonna dog me out. But at least the Cowboys have been 12-5 the last 3 seasons. What have Raiders been? They've been nothing.
I know. So it's time to be something. You absolutely right. Remember that quote of yourself. They've been nothing. Now it's time to be something.
I got Dallas against Detroit in the NFC Championship game.
I like that.
You know what? I like that, but I think Detroit's gonna beat Dallas in the regular season, and they're gonna probably match up in the second round right before, and Detroit gonna eliminate Dallas. Sorry, guy.
Just remember what I said. And then Super Bowl picks. Who you got in the Super Bowl?
I got the Raiders versus the 49ers.
I quit. I'm done. I'm done.
I like the Super Bowl.
How can we get credibility when you throw stuff out there like that?
You can't,
man.
Hey, look at the shirt he's wearing.
Ask me who gonna win out of the Raiders.
No,
we don't want to win. Yeah, go ahead and give me a win.
No, we don't. No.
Make us lose all credibility on this show.
Oh
Who's
man.
gonna win, Griff? Who's gonna win the Super Bowl? I want to hear this. Who you got winning?
The Las Vegas Raiders. Nobody saw it coming. They did something that Super Dave said. They stayed under the radar. They split the series with the Chiefs. And then they won the division because that boy got hurt. Now, I want y'all to quote me. This is the year of the hurtage. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
Hey, you hear that, Rock?
Yeah, I heard it.
That's Jesus laughing in the background.
He's
in control.
Wait a minute. You hear that, Rock? That's Jesus saying, "Who is Super Dave?"
Why you got
that's Jesus going. I remember him when he was a kid.
Well, but he still is.
Bring it back to me. That's fine. That's sorry, too. That's sorry, Griff.
That's funny.
Griff, Rock T.
Hey, man.
NFC Championship game.
I got Kansas City
Super Bowl,
Detroit. And Detroit. Kansas City, Detroit, Super Bowl, baby. Let's go. I'm telling you, last year
who wins it?
Detroit. Let's go, man. Hey, listen. There's a small window. Dan Campbell, it's a small window. This is it. If we don't do it this year, we're gonna go back
Detroit
to
ain't sorry.
All right.
Detroit ain't sorry, but they're gonna have to beat Dallas. They're gonna have to beat Green Bay. They're gonna have to beat
49ers.
They're gonna have to beat Chicago.
Oh, we're gonna get Chicago.
I ain't got Chicago in there. Chicago.
We ain't worried about that.
Get too high on Chicago. People, you know what people are doing? They're looking at what Houston did with CJ Stroud last season.
And just hoping to Jesus that but here go the truth about CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud is the freshest Ohio State quarterback to be in the NFL. All the other ones that came never lasted a season, never was good. Herb Street wasn't even fresh. Like CJ Stroud, that young man, he loved Jesus. He humble. He one of them people that want to be better. He looking at film.
He nice.
As a GM and a head coach, your job's good for a minute.
Let me give you mine. I got Kansas City and Dallas.
Kansas City beating Dallas.
I got the Cowboys winning.
Look at you.
It's been 29 years, and the Cowboys will rewrite that soap opera. They'll rewrite that soap opera.
The Cowboy fan.
Let me say this. Through the 17 games of the regular season, you won't hear me say anything because I'm not jumping on board.
Look at Dave being a cap. You know what, Dave? Let me cash app you something right now, dog. That's
the super fan is
Dallas.
The real Dallas fan is back.
Team to go to the Super Bowl and to win.
This is the biggest thing that happened since JR was shot on Dallas. Who shot JR? Huh?
Was it Llewellyn?
No, it was the girls. I forgot who it was. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of that, when the last time you been at the South Fork Ranch and you seen the mansion? That is really not a mansion. It's like a little small house.
Yeah.
What's that? Yeah. Tell me about it. What's that? Oh, that was the Dallas. That was the actual, the exterior shot.
Yeah, you can literally go out there now and take a tour of South Fork Ranch, which is the mansion of Dallas.
Yeah, the mansion is a lot of land.
Small house. It's not even a mansion. It's not even huge.
It's a great house on a lot of land. That's what it is.
You know whose house is like that to me? Elvis' house.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Elvis's house?
No, it's called something.
Graceland or something?
Yeah, Graceland. Yeah. You think this big? It's a house next to it. It's in Memphis. But guess what though? Back then, what happened was it was a big thing, and then they just built stuff around it, so it just it looked like it's in between something, right?
Let's stop Griff before we get into a story about Elvis.
So Elvis,
hold on.
Shut up, Dave.
Elvis used to play football. He was a running back for the Raiders.
Quiet as kept.
Look at him. See? No, Rock, don't do it. Come on, Griff.
Yeah, that's where
Billy White Shoes
Johnson got his touchdown dance from. It started off with the Elvis dance.
Man, shout out to the wide receiver from the 49ers. They got shot in the chest.
Oh, man.
And then I read the story. Him and the boy, the 17-year-old boy from Tracy, he got shot and he shot that boy. So both of them got shot.
Damn. Yeah, Ricky Pearsall, man, that was a sad story. Thank God he missed all of his important organs. So he's gonna live and he's gonna make a full recovery. But dude was just trying to jack him for his freaking Rolex. Like, come on, dude.
I'm telling you, but
you 17. How you even know what a sir? If you don't get a Swatch watch and leave folk alone,
message.
But this is a sad part about our society. You can't wear that stuff just out and about. You can't, unless you got your head on a swivel, because people are always watching you.
That's
it. If you're going to an event from your car, from getting into your car, going into.
But guess what? Give me your watch or I'll kill you.
Yeah, you give him the watch. Yes,
that's it.
Yeah,
that's it. Here you go.
But he tried. But the white boy was like, I don't know, you a little small. I got a little height on you. I am athletic. I just got drafted 31st in the first round. I think I could take you.
The crazy thing is he got shot in the chest and he walked to the ambulance.
Yeah, he did.
I'm like, whoa.
Right. Agreed.
Well, let's do our picks right quick. We get into the WNBA real quick for the WNBA because it's about to be over for them. When football season starts, the NFL starts, we ain't talking no more WNBA.
Yeah, actually, I don't care about Caitlin or what. Actually, this Texas game is so big.
See,
and
I thought we were getting to the NFL, right?
I know, but I'm just saying I can't concentrate on the WNBA.
Right,
and then this is what they love to do. The NBA season starts at no, we don't
care. We don't care. NBA season will start till after February.
Let's go over these picks. What are they?
Okay,
let's go.
Thursday night, Ravens at the Chiefs.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's what's kicking off the season this year.
Kicking off the season.
It's at the Chiefs.
No, at the Chiefs. Give me
I think Baltimore gonna get them. I think Kansas City gonna do Kansas City things. They're gonna lose a couple of games early in the season, and people gonna be like, oh, and then I got Baltimore.
I mean, I know they got Derrick Henry now with the Ravens.
Yes, sir.
They got a different offensive line, so we don't know what that offensive line gonna look like. You got a different defensive coordinator, so a lot of big question marks about the Ravens right now from what we saw last season. So I'm going with the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Ravens. I got it wrote down. I got our picks wrote down.
Okay, in Brazil, the place nobody wants to play
Sao
right now.
Paulo.
Yeah.
A place that has no idea what American football is because they're one of the biggest soccer cities in the world.
And they're telling the NFL players to stay in your room. Don't walk the streets. It's dangerous. So why the hell are we playing over here in the first place? It's money. Okay, who you got? Packers.
Now
Eagles.
I got to get shot in the chest and walk myself to the ambulance after the game.
Packers, Eagles.
That
Who you
ain't
got?
funny, dog. That ain't funny.
That's
I got
funny.
Green Bay.
No, I got the Eagles with a big wake up.
I got the Packers.
Green
Okay,
Bay.
here's the Sunday's games. You got the Cardinals and the Bills. Cardinals at the Bills.
Bills.
Give me Bills.
Bills.
You got the Patriots at the Bengals. Give me the Bengals.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the Patriots is awful right now. Bengals.
Jamar Chase. That's interesting right now. Right now he's not.
Now he saw Ayuk get his money.
And Justin
he saw CD Lamb get his money.
Get his money, and he wants more money than Jefferson by a penny. That's what they're saying, by a penny. Jefferson's the highest paid player, wide receiver.
I know.
Okay. So who you got? You got the Bengals.
We all got the Bengals.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Vikings at the Giants.
Giants.
Minnesota.
Who's Minnesota quarterback now?
What's his name? Sam Darnold.
Oh, Sam Darnold. Yeah, Sam Darnold. It's two bad teams. Give me the Vikings.
What?
They
The
always
Titans.
start off strong.
Titans at the Bears. All the hype surrounding the Bears right now.
Bears.
Who the Titans quarterback? The youngin from Kentucky, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Bears.
And they also got a secret weapon. They got Pollard from the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
Bears.
Who
Bears.
you got? I got the Bears.
Give me the Bears. The Panthers at the Saints. Oh God, somebody got to watch.
Derek Carr for the win. Saints. New Orleans.
Let's go Saints.
Give me the Panthers. The Saints are horrible. That coach.
They won one game last. You
Dog.
calling? Okay.
Carolina's horrible.
You think Bryce?
I said they're both horrible.
You think Bryce is he done grew up?
Yeah, and it's not. Bryce is still a great quarterback, but you got to put talent around him. That's it.
Did they?
Give me the Panthers. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just picking the Panthers right now. I just said it was two sorry ass teams. The Steelers at the Falcons.
Ooh, it's gonna be a good one. But Pittsburgh, baby.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh, baby.
They
Hey.
Steelers.
Hey, comeback player of the year, Russell. He finally back. He got a good coach now. He back in the hands of a great coach.
He has an amazing coach.
Yes.
This is gonna be the first year Mike Tomlin doesn't have a winning season.
No.
It's gonna be the first. This is gonna be the first time,
No.
and he's gonna be on the hot seat. Give me the Falcons in this one.
Atlanta. Sweet.
The Jaguars at the Dolphins.
Miami.
I'm gonna go Jacksonville.
I'm gonna go Miami. I don't trust Trevor Lawrence right now. He's been
Okay.
inconsistent. He got his money.
But Tua beat us. Okay, we're gonna see. Tua got his too. That's a $500 million worth of bread out there just on quarterbacks.
The Texans at the Colts, a division game.
Texans.
Yeah, I got Houston.
Give me the
Even
Colts.
though I'm rooting for that boy who they keep comparing to Cam Newton, but is super duper brittle. So-
Give me the Colts.
oh, you gonna do him? Good.
The Raiders at the Chargers. Give me the Chargers. I ain't waiting for that.
Listen, man. It depends on which version of Herbert's gonna show up. You know what I'm saying?
But he got a new head
Well,
coach
he
now. He
now
got a new head coach. He got
he's
the hard
hurt a little bit.
Is he a little banged up?
They was still a decision.
But the
a
Raiders,
decision.
the entire Raiders team is banged up. So who you going with? You're talking about one quarterback and the entire team for the Raiders.
Is Jacob still a Raider? Or did he move
Oh,
around?
No, he was Green Bay.
Oh man. I'm going Chargers, man. Chargers, dog.
First of all, hold
Sorry,
on.
man.
I
Sorry, bro.
respect that. I respect that. What I don't respect, Super Dave, is that you assistant coaching and sitting here telling him man, they all banged up. Man, don't do that, dog. That's why you over there laughing. Don't. And then the whole Raiders is banged up, dog. Let's be respectful, dog. It's the first week of the season.
He was thinking.
It's the first week of the season, dog. Let's be respectful.
Okay. The Broncos at the Seahawks. This is y'all team, the Seahawks.
Oh yeah, see, Seattle gonna win 10 games, bro. Give me Seattle.
with Denver.
You want to bet on that one?
Who you got?
That they gonna win 10 games?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet you $5.
Okay, fine.
I actually want some of that action.
Seattle gonna win 10 games,
They
dog.
won't win 10 games.
Yeah,
Actually,
they won't
dog,
win
I
10
bet
games.
you a dub for the whole season. They won't win the 10
They won't
games.
win 10 games. Okay. I got the Broncos.
Yeah, I got a dub on it, Rock. You want that action?
My budget is $5, dog.
You see how he studied?
That's for the week. I'm talking about for the whole year. $20. You
All right,
talk about?
Let's go. Let's up it. $20. Let's go. 10. They gonna get 10.
All of us.
Hold on. $20 that the Broncos is gonna win 10 games.
No, I said Seattle
Seattle.
is winning 10 games. I got Seattle winning 10 games, not the Broncos.
Yeah.
I take that same action.
Okay. Are you giving me the 22?
You taking Seattle to win 10 games?
No, they're not winning 10 games.
Okay.
But I'm asking Rock, you give me the 22 on that one?
Let's go. Seattle wins 10 games.
Okay, but $20 a piece.
I'm
Yes.
writing it down.
I got the Broncos. Who you got? Everybody.
So hold on. Let's hold on. There's gotta be one. There's gotta be one caveat here.
Oh my God. No, it's not. It's simple.
If the quarterback gets hurt,
Oh, hell no. That's
No,
part of y'all.
no,
You
no.
said they're gonna win 10.
Yeah, it's automatic. It's
Because
automatic.
guess what? If the quarterback got hurt and the rookie came in and won them 10,
Yeah,
according to
we can
your
say the same thing.
caveat,
so let's go ahead and make it $10 instead of 20 then. Let's make it
actually,
$10.
I would like to renege on that bet. I would
Let's
like
make it
to
10.
not bet no
Will.
more.
Chris, that thought bubble came over his head, and I saw Crystal going, "What the hell you do?"
Hey man, if the quarterback
Out
stay
here
healthy,
losing $40, that's
we getting 10 if you stay healthy. If not, I don't know.
I'm cool.
Okay,
I don't believe
$10.
yeah.
We got it straight.
I don't want
$10,
to bet.
right? 10.
Yeah.
Okay. The Cowboys at the Browns, and Tom
That's-
Brady will be brought. He'll be an analyst for this game.
I got
Preferred
Dallas.
I got Dallas.
Browns is sneaky, dog. And you know
Are
Dallas is good to
The Browns ain't sneaky, they nasty.
Dallas is good to lose games they supposed to win. Like they got about two or three of those
Live in
every
the past,
season.
die in the past. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with they playing in Cleveland.
They play in Cleveland, but that
Man.
on the other end of the end zone, they're gonna have a massage table for Deshaun Watson just in case that make him remember what happened.
He start
Start rubbing his body.
He start having. So ain't nobody else sore except me.
Yeah, man. Let me go. I'm gonna go. My heart's telling me Cleveland, but I'm gonna go with Dallas, man.
Okay.
All right.
The Commanders at the Buccaneers. Give me the Buccaneers.
Bucks.
Yeah.
This is a good one. Your team, the Rams, going against the Detroit Lions at Detroit.
Come on, bro.
That was the playoff game that y'all barely won against the
Don't
Rams
matter.
last year.
Detroit,
And
man.
then is Youngin coming back to Detroit, the quarterback.
Oh yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
But I mean but that's old
I
news.
got the Rams.
Give me the Rams. He was there for the playoffs too. Last
Exactly.
season. Yeah. But give me the Rams. And then the ender for Monday night, the Jets at the 49ers. Give me the 49ers, man. Put your hands down.
Yeah, give me the 49ers too, dog.
Aaron Rodgers ain't been nothing in 3 years. Please.
And I don't believe he can just get
Hey,
that. I don't believe he can scrape that mojo together, dog.
Let me tell you something, bro. There's a thing called mojo, what you just said. There's a thing called the universe. Just wants certain things to happen just because it's a great story. I'm going with the Jets because it's a great story.
Yeah, and the universe.
You know what you told me earlier on the show? Just because you use that voice and try to say the universe and all that, don't nobody care, dog.
Yes, sir.
And the universe knew what happened last
What
season.
you got is Ayuk, who got some money, Debo, who's super duper happy, and Brock Purdy, who's sick of everybody calling him a youngin' who ain't ready.
Let's not forget the Jets had one of the coldest defenses last year. Now they're all coming back.
Again,
I'm just saying they just couldn't score
that
touchdowns.
Same voice.
They
that
just couldn't
same-
score touchdowns.
that same universe you was talking about just a few seconds ago. Remember that same universe? What happened the first 4 plays of last season? Aaron Rodgers was hurt. The same universe.
Hey, can't control that one. If he get hurt again in 4 plays, hey, 49ers gonna beat him by 50.
They're gonna be a basketball team. They're going to be a bad football team.
What about their defense?
Okay, maybe 30.
It'll be an okay defense.
Maybe 30. Doggone it. Jeez.
Oh, there's our picks. Now let's get to the WNBA real quick. Oh my God, let's make it quick.
So there's a two-player race for the Rookie of the Year: Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark. Both
Is
of
it
them
a third person, Rock? You know better than us.
Not really.
No.
Yeah,
It's a two-player race, and both are having amazing seasons. They breaking records left and right, man.
Left and
in
right.
so many different categories. Angel
They're
Reese,
they're making up records too.
oh
They
no,
made all records. They're making up some records just to make up records.
those are records, bro. Those are records. Man.
Okay.
Angel Reese has got the season. She's leading the season in rebounds. And there's 8 games left. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna shatter the all-time season rebound record in a single season. She's 24.
Asia Wilson still gets the MVP though.
Absolutely. That's not even
These grown man numbers she been putting up.
Yeah, that's not even you can just get
41 and 16 and jeez.
Angel Reese 24 double, like all that. She's doing great. Caitlin Clark, listen, they started off Indiana Fever 1-8.
Yeah,
and they turned now they like 3 games over 500, 9-3. And for the last games, and she's averaging 23 points a game.
UConn mopped them. Connecticut Suns mopped them up 11 times in a row, and they just beat Connecticut last week.
She's leading the league in assists. So because Indiana is on the way up and they're winning, is why Caitlin Clark is probably leading the race.
Is Angel Reese is the Chicago team losing?
They're losing, bro. They may barely make the playoffs.
So she's doing all those numbers and they ain't doing nothing.
Losing. Like they like 11 and 29 or something, or 11 and 20, whatever. So
I didn't know they was.
And they're this close
that's
from not making the playoffs.
No, that's a big difference.
Yes, it is. So because of that is why Caitlin Clark will probably win the Rookie of the Year, because of the way the teams are going right now.
You can't give it to somebody who they done lost, and then you get
right now. Who was the top 8 go in the playoffs?
Top 8.
Well, they're the 18th.
Yep.
Chicago is right now,
and they barely hanging on.
They barely hang on. Atlanta's right behind them. They both have 11-21 records.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you was right. 11 wins.
They went cold turkey, man. So
Indiana 17-16. They're in the.
But it's cool that Angel is still out there playing aggressive, putting up her numbers. But if you got 4 other people out there that ain't helping,
I'm gonna put it like this.
I mean, Kennedy Carter, who's also on her team, in my opinion, is the second. I think she's the best player, just talent wise. Asia Wilson and Kennedy Carter, the top 2 players in my opinion in the entire league. But she's been hurt. She's been out sick. So hopefully she can get back soon.
So
Kennedy Carter.
If the WNBA is smart, because what they got from college basketball last season was a story, was a soap opera between two females, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. If they were smart with the numbers these 2 teams are putting, not 2 teams, but these 2 women are putting up right now, why couldn't it be co-MVPs, rookie MVPs? We saw the same thing with Grant Hill and Jason Kidd back in the day.
Well, Asia Wilson gonna win the MVP, hands down.
I know. I said rookie of the year. Rookie of the year.
There could be a but I mean,
to me, it makes a better story, because these two girls or 2 women will be linked together for a long time.
Just like Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. It's gonna be a great story. Yep. That would actually be a cool thing to do. I ain't gonna lie. That would be
the right thing to do, because you got your side, you got one side, which is the white side. You got a few brothers, but the white side pulling for Caitlin Clark to win it, and she can't do anything wrong. And every time Angel Reese does something, they down her.
Well, not necessarily, because Caitlin Clark is a turnover machine, so they be killing on her turnover.
So they be on her about that. But this is what you gotta love about her. After they went 1-8, and everybody was like, "Aha, she regular." Then she was like, "I'm not."
Right.
And I remembered who I am. Yep. And it's time to. And if this is all these women got, I'm up here with them. So I think so. I just love how her mentality switched, because so here you got Angel Reese, who playing for Chicago, who ain't going up. But every time the Fever play, people like, you about to get the Caitlin show. And the other girl that's on Indiana is super sweet too. And they've been going back and forth in tandem. And
Mitchell.
yes.
The one from South Carolina. What's her name?
She was light. No, I'm talking about Mitchell. You talking about
No, the South Carolina girl was out for the season.
There's two South Carolina girls. You got and they're too big. You got Aaliyah Boston, and then
not Aaliyah Boston,
the other one. Yeah. But you talking about
she got a Mexican last name, a Brazilian.
Yeah, why not just go blank, doggone it?
Right, because you know her. You was telling us about her.
Golly. But I'm talking about the other guard that played alongside Caitlin that be shooting lights out from the three. She shoots 3 points better than Caitlin.
She getting all the assists from Clark.
Shoot, exactly.
Yeah.
So there it is, man.
It would be smart for them to do the co-MVPs. It really would.
I think that's a great idea, Dave. I think they should do that.
And the best part about Thursday, NFL starts. We ain't got to talk about this crap no more in the WNBA. We can move on with it.
Man, it ain't crap. Don't disrespect the WNBA like that.
I just did. That ain't crap. We can move on. You know what? It also shows how sorry baseball is because nobody want to talk baseball.
Man.
Hey, meanwhile, I'm a baseball guy.
Meanwhile, the little homie from Los Angeles, the Dodgers, he about to go 50 and 50. 50 home runs, 50 steals.
That shows you the Caitlin Clark.
No, not Mookie. The pitcher.
Oh, you talking about Shohei Ohtani. Yeah, Ohtani. Absolutely. Yeah, he nasty, bro.
Nobody want to talk baseball.
He's nasty, and he ain't even pitched this year.
Since when? He pitched.
They keep not as much as he did the previous years. They keeping him. I think they want to casually.
He had a little shoulder injury early in the first half of the year, so I think they're gonna save him a little bit. But yeah, he nasty.
There go y'all's baseball. Ta-da!
My bad. I brought up two things we shouldn't be talking about: baseball and
hey,
WNBA.
You better respect them boys.
Anybody watching the Paralympics?
Move on. Stop.
Guilty.
I actually caught some of it.
Yes, sir. Guilty. Hey, man. Wheelchair basketball be off the chain, dog.
That
wheelchair basketball.
And that wheelchair rugby.
Yeah.
Oh, you serious?
Yeah.
Wheelchair basketball is aggressive as hell, dog.
It's been around for a long time, dog.
Okay.
Oh, you got to look at it. No, you laughing,
like,
and I would laugh too, except I watched it. Okay. And first of all, you ain't supposed to move your wheelchair that fast. You know, when you think of wheelchair, you think of, I got to help my grandma get to church, right? These boys, they so strong in the arms, then they shooting too. Like, it's kind of cool. I ain't going to front. It's kind of cool. USA.
There it is, man. On that note, it's time to wrap it up. We'll see y'all next time. I Hate the Homies podcast, episode number what, Griff?
110.
Pimpin' Rock Teasies who I be.
It's your boy Griff with a gang of AKAs, but you could just say go blue over Texas. And I hate the homies.
And this your boy Super Dave. We gotta start drug testing. I mean, this fool picked the Raiders. This fool picked the Raiders to win the Super Bowl. The Raiders. Antonio Pierce is your head coach, and you picked the Raiders. Okay, but guess what, y'all?
We don't care.
Yeah, I'm sure okay.
I care. But what a revelation to watch. See, I leaned on him, Rock. Now he's rooting for his team. He picked them to win it all. That's all I've been wanting him to say for 109 episodes, dog. But
I'm not gonna say it again to the end of the year. I'm not gonna say it again. I'm not saying it again.
Watch him go 9-2, Rock.
Right.
Watch him go 9-2.
I still won't say anything. Y'all gonna try to bait me in and say something? I'm not saying nothing.
He gonna change his mind. As soon as they lose 2 games in a row, he gonna be like,
I can't. No, I made my pick.
Bring back Tony Romo.
Always, man. I'll talk about my quarterback.
That's my quarterback.
That's my quarterback.
Deuces, y'all. Deuces.
2 fingers.
I hate the homies.